Labyrinth can help you become calmer, clearer, and more centered. Begin by placing the tip of your crayon or pencil on a piece of paper. Then close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. If you decide to keep your eyes open, then focus on the tip of your pencil or crayon, not the emerging drawing. After the 3rd deep breath, you can begin moving your pencil or crayon with your exhalation. Whenever you run out of breath, you need to stop moving your pencil or crayon and take another breath. As you exhale that breath, your pencil or crayon can move again. I have found that it normally takes about 3 breaths to spiral into the center and 3 more breaths to spiral out again. After you reach the center of the spiral and are beginning to spiral back out again, you can draw on the previously drawn lines, or you can draw new ones. You can also explore doing this activity with your right hand, your left hand, or both hands together. The straight line spiral is done in the same way as a circular spiral. The only difference is you're using straight lines instead of curved lines. Let's begin with a new piece of paper. That way we can do the circular spiral on one side and the straight line spiral on the other side. We will begin with the circular spiral. Remember, we only move our crayon or pencil while we are exhaling. That means if you run out of breath, you need to stop moving your pencil or crayon and take another breath. Close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. And after the 3rd breath, you can begin moving your pencil or crayon. Remember, whenever you run out of breath, stop moving your pencil or crayon and take another deep breath. Allow yourself to move slowly and pay attention to coordinating the movement of your pencil or crayon with your breath. As I said before, it normally takes about 3 breaths to spiral inward to the center and 3 more breaths to spiral outward to where you began. Once you reach the center and begin moving outwards, you can either draw on the previously drawn lines or draw new ones. Take your time and enjoy the process. When you're done exploring the circular spiral, you can explore the straight line spiral. Close your eyes, unless you've chosen to keep them slightly open. Take 3 deep breaths and begin drawing on your exhalation. The only difference between this spiral and the other one is now we're using straight lines instead of curved lines. Just like before, only move on your exhalation. And if you run out of breath, even if you're in the middle of a line, stop and take another deep breath. Remember to spiral all the way into the center and then back out again to where you began. When you feel done, ask yourself these questions. Do you prefer the circular spiral, or do you prefer the straight line spiral? And can you explain why? Close your eyes, unless you've decided to keep them slightly open. Take 3 deep breaths. And at the end of the third deep breath, allow your breath to propel your crayon across the paper. The only difference between this activity and the previous straight line labyrinth is how we do the breathing. In the previous activity, whenever we ran out of breath, we would stop. In this version, you need to expel all of your breath by the time you get to the first corner. Every time you get to a corner, you need to take another inhalation, and then you expel all of your breath between there and the next corner. The faster you go, the more expelling there is. And let me show you. When you get to the center, you want to spiral back out again, either following the same lines or creating new lines. But once again, you need to expel all of your breath by the time you reach a corner. And when you're done, ask yourself these questions. Did you prefer the circular spiral, the straight line spiral, or the third activity, which I also call the teenage driver? And why?